why did you wait for 49 years? Actually, we're much better now than we were in the old days. Please don't be alarmed that everyone's left the stage. It's quite normal around this time. Russell goes off and simply has a cup of tea on the side of the stage. He really does. Meanwhile, I get to do whatever I want. For 3 or 4 minutes. I can stand here and talk, but I'm not going to do that. Actually, almost. I'm going to do something that is very unusual for a rock and roll band. It always goes deadly quiet when I say that. I'm going to recite you some beautiful words. And over the years, I've gotten a reputation for writing very romantic words and music, but I did not choose to do it. It chose me. I was in a poetry class at school for 6 years because I love poetry, I always have. And there were 34 girls in my class. I was the only boy. Needless to say, it was my favorite class. I learned a lot in those years. But I'm going to recite you something that's very short and very simple, but it's not going to be romantic in the true sense tonight. I'm going to recite something that's from my 4th book of poetry. Yes, 4. And this is not, as I said, it's not really romantic, although it kind of is. This is about people, and I think this is a very important topic. It's about people that aren't the same as us. They're a little bit different, maybe a bit awkward, a bit strange. You know those kind of people, right? I think people that aren't the same as us are great because we don't all want to be the same, do we? We need variety. Give me a different skin color, different religion, whatever, politics, I don't care. But I think it's the melting pot that makes us who we are. And this poem reflects that. And the motive is just be who you want to be. You don't have to ask permission for anybody. And if you're a little bit different, good for you. This is told through the eyes of a chicken. That's right, I said chicken. You'll understand in a minute. This is called Flotilla the Hen. Flotilla the Hen was one of a kind, always up front with a nice behind. You got that bit? Just a little bit different, quiet and sweet, a beautiful nature and 2 webbed feet. She would float on the duck pond and always alone, drifting in and out of the great unknown. Why is it that I'm such a strange little bird? No one will talk to me, never a word. I still have feelings, just like the rest. Cute slender legs, 2 wings, a nice breast. Don't think I didn't notice, said a calm, welcome voice. Amongst all the cackling and usual noise, she turned her head quickly, as only chickens could, and there stood a vision waddling out of the mud. I'm Francis, he said, the pond's new drake. I thought I saw you floating, but there must be some mistake. No, you're right, I'm Flotilla, the chicken gone wrong. I can swim like a duck, but I'm the only one. I think that's amazing. You're so unique. And by the way, just between us, that's one sexy beak. So they went for a paddle and a peck on the bill. The next thing you know, they were missing until a rustling of feathers was heard in the reeds. It seems they both found what the other one needs. Not long after that, they were building a home with lots of little ducklings and chicks of their own. So happy together, the family complete. And all of the youngsters had mothers' webbed feet. So if there is a moral, it is be who you are, each of us as different as the next. We all make the world what it's meant to be, and it's bigger, much bigger than you might expect.